Hello to you all. Welcome to the City of Melville. We have a glorious jacaranda tree to welcome us, and Perth is full of them this time of the year. They announce the end of spring very soon in the proximity of summer. So now I'm going to invite you to come and walk about with me in the grounds of the City Council, Melville City Council. We are in the suburb of Booragoon, one of 18 suburbs that manages the Melville City Council in the area. The term walkabout is used by the indigenous people of Australia. It's now in the English language, of course. But the meaning is the freedom to walk around the land. The environment is very important to the indigenous people of Australia. The animals, the vegetation, the environment in general, and of course, the water. The water is a very, very important feature in Aboriginal culture. So when someone says that he or she has gone walkabout, it means they just took off on foot, walking around, feeling free, without boundaries, restrictions, and all the regulations of modern city life. The suburb of Booragoon is where we are at. Booragoon is an indigenous name closely related to sources of water, I believe. It meant something like at the end of the river or the marshes, and the suburb has kept the name, which is very nice. We're here going around the City Council building. Hardly any people at this time of the day. Now, the area of Melville is sitting on the land of the Bilyar Nyungar indigenous people. I'm talking about indigenous people who lived here 40, 50, 60,000 years ago, when this must have been a glorious natural place. This statue is standing in front of the library, one of the libraries. It says older person. Wonder what they mean by that. Year 1999. Now this suburb we're in, Booragoon, as of 2024, a couple of years ago, the population was about 18,000 people. Many immigrants after the Second World War established themselves here. And now we have a large community of many nationalities. Human chessboard, in case you want to come and have a play. The Melville City Council, or City of Melville as it's referred to as well, acquired city status in 1968 and celebrated 50 years of anniversary in 2018. Now, in those 50 years, things have changed a lot here in Melville, in the Melville area, for all the community. Melville City Council has dedicated its efforts in favor of the community, creating lots of activities closely related to the conservation of the environment, the preservation of certain areas, and it has about, the whole of Melville has about 200 parks, 20 museums, art galleries, and community centers, all dedicated to culture and the environment and the integration of the members of the community. So we have constantly concerts, particularly in the summer. This is the entry to the Westfield Shopping Center. There are lots of activities for the community, especially during school holidays. The children can have a feast of exhibitions, painting, building, workshops to stimulate their creativity, and there are lots of them. For adults, we have cinemas, theater plays, lots of beautiful parks for picnicking with the family and friends, with barbecues, toilets, very, very well maintained all year round. Now we're going to go this way. We're bordering the supermarket area of Booragoon. Urbanization has brought high rises to Perth, which 30 or 40 years ago were almost non-existent. But that is progress. The City of Melville has become apparently very famous in other areas of Perth because it's a big community, and we have a lot of activities, a lot. And people come from all over the city to enjoy the things that the City of Melville can offer. And of course, with so many parks and wood areas, it's a paradise for cyclists, joggers, bicyclers, you name it. That's one side of the Melville City Council. There's one side of the City Council. We are approaching a wood area preserved for the enjoyment of the city and the community. It's quite large, with lots of bicycle tracks. The city of Perth, there is literally one park in every corner of any suburb. So we are not short of places to enjoy ourselves. Do some exercise. So this is what it's like, just in the middle of the city. Of course, in the summertime, when the temperatures can be very, very high, the fire danger is a constant worry, especially in the woody areas like this one. So the councils keep a close eye on that. For a few months. It'll be March before the first rains start again. There's a white eucalyptus, absolutely beautiful. We have a track, many crossing the woody areas, so you can go and explore, see the natural flowers. There are many natives. One of them is this one. I don't know the name. It looks like a protea to me, but I may be wrong. And people who like to watch and study nature can have a very good time here looking at plants that we don't usually see in many other parts of the world. Apart from all that, we have several educational institutions, lots of high schools, primary schools, daycare centers, to supply and give service to all the community of all ages. The City of Melville is now taking special interest in the elderly, trying to make life more comfortable for them with access ramps, walkways, activities for the elderly, exercising sessions that are perfect for our age. Now we're back to the front of the city council. Some kangaroo paws there, which you saw at the beginning of the video. Jacaranda tree. These are sculptures of a family of emus. Emus are very, very popular here in Australia, especially in the desert areas. Not in the city, of course. They're like small ostriches. And they're lovely to watch when you travel inland towards the rural areas. Then we can see lots of them. This is what it says here, family of emus. The artist is Margaret Penny from 1992. And she lent the sculptures to the City of Melville City Council grounds for us to admire and enjoy. It's a nice little break from the usual grassy area full of flowers and beautiful bushes, but it's nice to break the monotony with that. And some more jacaranda trees. And with that, I'll say goodbye for now until the next video. I hope you enjoy the tour. Keep well and be happy. Our next video is going to be about Christmas. Enjoy.